So, Tower of Glass. This will be another combination writing session and a lighting test. And see, if I have to, I've got some PARs, 56s back there I can fire up. But hopefully this is enough. Unless the backdrop is just overwhelming it, and we'll find out. We'll find out. When I was 17, 18, I started using a bulletin board, local at the music store. Local for me was actually quite a few miles away. Is Wallach's Music City, which was on Sunset and Vine. Intense little cross street. There's a huge cinema, state-of-the-art cinema across from Wallach's Music City, and then over on the other quadrant was the Hullabaloo at the time, which later became the Aquarius Theater. And across the street from that was the Palladium, which was a big showcase place, big stage, and that kind of thing. So it's quite the little corner. So they had a bulletin board, and I would put, guitars for sale. I have guitar, we'll travel, that kind of thing. And one day, this sweet angelic voice calls me and says, I've got some songs in my head and I'd like to get them out. I'm not sure what the chord changes are or anything. Would you be willing to come over and help me work on this material, and I'll pay you what you charge? And I thought, yeah, sure. So it's like, where is that? And she says, well, I'm at such and such towers in Santa Monica, and she gives me the address, and I get there, I drive out there in my old beat up Chevy van, and there's this huge tower, there's these cylinders. It looks like Babylon 5, if you're familiar with the story. Huge cylinders, and one side of the apartment looks out, the outside, and the other looks into the cylinder. So you have like a two-way kind of deal, and it's very trippy. She had to call down and get my security clearance and all of that going, and I go up to this tower of glass and interact with this girl, this cutie pie named Robin. And the rest, it's not even history. It's really songwriting opportunity. So, I just, at that time, any excuse to write a song was fine. And, anything that just, you could feel the lyrics kind of want to jump out and get a catchy thing, The Tower of Glass, oh, I met a lady, and, and off you go. And then the musician says, well, yeah, thanks for the script. Now I can score this thing, and blah, blah, blah. And at the time I was thinking, well, synthesizers and create like a vertigo. I see if I can create the sound of high, be very, very trippy. And glass up high, and reflections and refractions and that kind of thing. And the intent of the song, sort of general intent, and I thought it would make a good video too, was that of having a country boy come to the city, which in a sense I was, because even though I was raised in that town, I had just spent a bucket of years out in the Midwest and came back in. So this wasn't me in my teens. I started using Wallach's Music City in my teens, but this was me in my early 20s, I think. At any rate, that was the intent. So it's not quite golly Shazam, but just that of a country kid coming in and then meeting this gal and having the day of his dreams, being taken to this tower and falling in love with this beautiful woman, and it's not to like about that, So that's basically it, and it is a songwriter opportunity, dramatized kind of deal. It's definitely not a documentary. I'm not at all interested in reality at that point. It's just more of a vision of a trippy thing and an excuse to play some synthesizer and do some trippy stuff in that direction. So hopefully my lighting will work out and I can proceed from here. If I need more light on my face, then I'll fire up the Power 56ers and hopefully they'll get along really well with the LEDs. And if they do, onward. All right.